Right, hopefully my stream should be starting now. Just as per usual, wait for it to refresh on my other screen. I'm playing in the weekly Superblitz Arena here on League Chess. Because it's the weekly rather than the daily one, it's twice as long, 3 hours, 3-minute blitz. So I'm only planning on playing the first hour, or 10 games or so. That should equal to there or thereabouts, start in 50 seconds. So say around about 10 games, 11 games, an hour. Just see how long the games take. Strong field. Always a strong field in these events. You can see my start rating is 21-13, so anything around that at the end I'll be very pleased.
Ten, nine,
right, good luck everybody.
eight,
Let's hope we all have a good event.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Right, I just realised my sound is a bit low again there. Let's go on knight f6. Okay, plays up. How do I want to play it? Let's just take... I think I'll drop back. Okay, I think I'm going to play f6 there. Just edge forward, bishop up, and then maybe pawn up. Leaves my knight a little bit behind the play, but plays bishop up. So bishop and rook for a queen, that could be interesting. Take, take, take. Have I got enough to challenge that? Possibly not. Let's just play pawn up while I try and work out. I'm just wondering whether to take and 2 pieces could be interesting. Certainly tempting. I'll take there. Guess queen up and maybe rook across. Maybe bishop back just so it's supported. Actually, maybe bishop up to pin the knight. The knight's still got to go somewhere. Where does he go? Let's hit the knight. Okay, I'm going to play knight up. Again, maybe just rook across, pawn up, ideas like that. He hits the knight, and it's only defended by 1. Knight back to hit the bishop is a move, I guess. Not ideal though. I think I'm going to go this way. But got to be careful about this monstrously strong pawn. Oh, he's tempting me there. Pawn takes, either take. Yeah, don't like that. Let's play knight across. Knight across. Bishop up. Okay, let's pin the bishop. Oh, can he get away with that? Well, I guess he's going to have a good go at trying. Now bishop back, he grabs the pawn. That doesn't look so good. So let's play a rook over. Now what do? Have I got bishop up at some point? Man, I'm miles down on the clock, aren't I? Miles behind. Let's play bishop up. 3 attack, 2 defend. Knight in. So take, rook takes. Bishop's under attack. I think I'm going to drop back there, but not ideal. I'm trying to obviously grab the pawn if I can, but The rook's loose. Yeah, he plays in logical. Right, okay, I guess I've got to drop back. Maybe I've got bishop down, but I'm going to lose this pawn. Okay, I guess I've got to take there. Right, I might as well go forward. I know he's got knight over, but I don't think I can do out about it. I've just been too slow, haven't I? Way too slow. Knight over, rook takes. It's going to get dangerous. Right. Surely he's blundered that. He has. He's realised what he's done. Wow. Got a bit fortunate with that one. Played okay, but just very, very slow. Right, 2193. Good luck. Okay, let's go c3. Knight takes, okay. I guess you should drop back really there. Now I'm going to take and play knight across and then maybe bring it in over. That's a knight across. He does take. I'll go with the e-pawn. It could be risky. So bishop up to pin the knight if I can. Okay, I can't. Let's play queen up and maybe bishop round. Okay, he heads that off. I'll play h4. I guess I'll take and play h5. I shouldn't really pre-move there just in case of mouse slips. So queen up. I'm just going to play a holding move there. See, if I take the pawn, he can take back and open the f-file, so it's still risky. Ideally, I'd like rook up and across if it's possible. A lot of moves needed though. Yeah, rook across. Okay, I'm going to risk rook up with bishop back, rook across. If he's going to leave that side unguarded, you never know. Bishop back, lining up rook across. So rook across. Maybe I can take and risk rook up as well this way. It's all risky though, it's all risky. So he offers the queen trade, so if I take he has to take with a pawn. Don't really want to though. I'm going to play queen over. I guess he'll take, he does, so I'll take. Obviously bishop up he can take, so I'm going to grab the pawn. And maybe take with a check if he grabs here. Okay, so queen up. Bishop up is now playable. Hangs the pawn though. So bishop up this way and you threaten to take. But surely he can defend that. Yeah, let's just play rook across. Just give him this one and try and hold this. And then maybe rook across becomes a threat. Knight over, okay, I didn't see that one. So I've got bishop up to hit the rook. I think I'm just going to play up and hit the queen. Now can he take the pawn is a question. Gain a rook, lose a rook, gain a queen, lose a queen, gain a rook, lose a bishop. He goes back. I'm going to threaten to grab here. Maybe trade rooks first, then bishop takes looks strong. Might be missing something, and rook down hits the pawn, but I think I've got rook over. Okay, I still want pressure on that pawn. Let's just drop right back. Oh, if I got bishop down now, he has to take the pawn, right? Okay. Queen up he can take, that's no good. Where do we go? Where do we go? I'm gonna go forward. Knight does take. So take. Oh, I blundered the queen. I've got bishop double check, right? Oh, and I blundered mate. Wow. I just didn't see it. I thought I was okay there. Okay, fair enough. Well done. Okay. Very fast 1700. It looks a legit rating. Oh, he surely can't go g5. I think that's a bit dubious. Let's just drop back. So just the obvious queen up. Then of course guard knight in. And rook across to support the pawn and try and free up the queen. He plays knight over, so he wants to come in. So knight in hits the pawn, I've seen that. Let's just risk pawn up. A little bit risky. Rook across, drop the bishop back or shift the knight maybe. Oh, he grabs the pawn, okay. So knight takes, pawn takes, doesn't quite work. Let's play knight over. I'm looking at knight up and just takes as a potential idea. He should see it, I shouldn't blast through there, but you never know. Oh, he's just given me a queen. Very unfortunate there. He's playing on. Okay, knight up now, I am threatening to take. So takes, check, king over, check. Back, it's not actually a forced win. I can take this way as well. Kind of the same difference. Take. Let's just play rook across. I can take either way here. Now that makes it a bit more tempting maybe. Yeah, let's take. You mustn't pre-move here because he might not take back. He doesn't. Okay, so I can take the knight, I can check and then take the knight. Yeah, he just resigns. 1661, good luck. Again, 9,000 games, a lot of games, so should be a legit rating. You can see you get, I think 20 seconds it is to make your first move. Oh, he hasn't bothered to move. Some players do actually leave it right to the last split second, then a move suddenly pops up. Right, 1687, good luck. And again, another one with 8,500 games, so should be legit. Bishop up. Okay, I'll just take the pawn, I think, and maybe check. Right, now knight up, hit the knight. Chooses to defend. I think I'll go d4. If queen check, I've got knight up. You'd like him to go back and then just get rid of the bishop, of course. Okay, pushes. Do I want to take? Do I want to go back? I think I'll go back. Okay, he just grabs the pawn. I could take back. Take, take, take. I'll just take the pawn back, I think. Then I'll try and get tempo, support the bishop with e4, assuming he plays rook across after the trade. Assuming I'm not missing a tactic somewhere, of course, which I might be. That hits the bishop, okay. That at least allows me to castle. I thought he was going to play rook across and I'd try and play e4 with a tempo. So he plays up. So maybe hit the rook and try and collect a pawn. And now we hit another pawn. Okay, just take it. So I guess knight up and then maybe just run. Run, run and run again. Just push. There's no real risk against me, I don't think. Okay, I'll go over and hit these. Oh, I've dropped the knight. You can just take it. Wow, what a clanger that is. That's my first clanger of the day. No doubt there'll be more to come. Potentially I've still got bishop up, rook across. Don't just give up just yet. But I've given him a chance he shouldn't have had. But of course I've got these fast pawns. So up, takes, takes. I think I've still got bishop up here. If rook takes, I can take. If bishop takes, I can take this way. So just take the bishop. So check, king up. Okay, let's not give him another free piece. Let's just centralize the rook. Okay, that gives me a check with a pin on the rook. Now I just have to avoid a silly back rank checkmate and I should be cleanly winning. If he takes a pawn, obviously I've got a discovered check. Yeah, he realised what he's done there. So got away with one that time. So how am I doing? I didn't see where I was there. Right, 2007, good luck. You can see white means my opponent's not connected. Green, they've now connected. That's the timer for the start. So we'll play a Caro-Kann. Okay. I'll just play an early c5. Ah, he's taken with a pawn. I'll play queen up then. Now I'm potentially threatening to take there. He covers it. Can still take this way. He's got bishop takes. Takes, takes. I think it wins a pawn. Maybe not, maybe not. I thought it wins a pawn, but they're going to have to develop the knight first. Okay, I'm just going to castle. Rook across, just simple logical moves. Take if and when I have to. Maybe I can just grab the pawn there. I should have grabbed the pawn, shouldn't I? But I walk into a pin. Bit of a problem walking into a pin. Oh, that's more tempting. Now which knight do I go with? If I go with this knight, If he doesn't take, I've always got the option to take his knight. If he takes the rook, it's covered. If he takes a knight, I can take with a queen. Or I could take with a bishop. And a queen pin, I've got to check. Oh, that's a terrible blunder. I mean, he is hitting my queen, of course, but I'm going to hit his rook afterwards, so this should be clean. Oh, he should have took the queen there. Knight check, not quite right. Let's just drop back. I mean, clearly I'm winning now, so go sensible and solid if you can. Put a knight in the middle, hit the bishop. Yeah, he just gives up on that one. Everybody blunders though. Everybody blunders in bullet and blitz. Alright, 2, 3, 2, 6, good luck. Oops, so let's play up. Okay, goes back. I think I'll just drop back there, just castle. Let's just play up. Okay, queen up. Okay, I'm going to look to pin the knight. Okay, so knight across. Knight takes, you have to take the bishop. So I think knight across looks playable. Pre-move in case he takes. He takes the knight. So you take. Now do you go with pawn or bishop? If I go with the bishop, his knight is still pinned, right? He can't unblock the pin, so I can always trade the bishop next move. But this pawn is probably going to be lost. So he's just played up. So pawn up, pawn takes, pawn takes. Yeah, let's just play pawn up. Obviously at the right moment I'll just trade this loose bishop. Takes, takes. I can give away a pawn and double everything up. Takes, takes. Has he got knight takes? Maybe. I'm just going to play up. So takes. Do I want to do this trade? Not really, but I don't see anything better. I think I'm looking at queen up. But then there's a potential pin on the bishop and I don't see what I do about that, so I have to take, right? Let's just play rook across. Actually, let's bring the king up. You see I'm miles behind on the clock again. Now can I possibly get forward? Whoa, I didn't expect that. Let's play a rook up then. Oops. So rook up. I guess I'll play a rook up. Yeah, I don't particularly want to trade there. Clearly I'm miles behind on the clock. Okay. Guess I'll take. So obviously at some point he's got rook down. I'm probably in a world of pain. So he's gone for that immediately. Have I got check? Check, he goes back though. I can't defend the pawn. So this must be lost, right? Check back. There's no further check. So I have to take the pawn. I And pawn down threatens checkmate, of course. He just takes. So rook across, what's he got? Oh, just give him it. Yeah, a minute down on the clock, no time left, you just get on with the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins, 2 losses actually, not bad going. So that's 7 games, 3 more to go, but actually 7 games already, that's actually quite quick for me, because I said I was going to play about an hour, so I'll probably play more than 10 here. Let's just play up and bishop up. Oh, 1907, good luck. Again, you can see a lot of game, plenty of games, so it should be a legit rating. Okay, take, and just e3, develop. Okay. Actually, I think I'm just going to castle there, let him take. Right, queen up. I've actually given him a pretty good position here. But pawn down, maybe knight across. He plays knight in. So that's the threat. I think I'm just going to play rook across just to put pressure on the pawn. Okay, let's play the other rook across. Maybe queen back if he plays rook over. Wow, he's going for it, really going for it. Okay. I'm actually going to play queen up there just so I can try and shift this knight. He's obviously going to launch an all-in attack here. So let's kick the knight, see if he comes in. If so, maybe I've got knight back. So let's play knight back. Very dangerous position, very dangerous. Let's see what happens. Ooh, so he lets me take with a view to opening the file. Now, bishop up and I'm potentially dropping here. I think I'm going to play up there. Try and get rid of the knight without opening the F file. Or at least not immediately. Okay, pushes up. I'm going to take first. So if I take, he's going to still open with the F file, I guess. So what about maybe up? Actually, what about right up there? Look to trade the rook. My knight is still covered. There's no immediate back rank mate threat. Okay, I guess I'll take. Yeah, knight across and look to go forward. Knight in, shift my rook somewhere. He's got an open king but a very, very attacking position, so it's dangerous. I'm going to have to take there, I think. Okay, goes the other side, so I'll hit the 2 pieces. So the pawn is loose, not very good. So where do I want the rook? I've got 1 or 2. Just go back. But pawn down, of course, becomes a strong move now. I'll whip that bishop if I get the chance, I think. He's playing extremely well here. He's doing very well indeed. Hopefully I can grab a pawn. My pawn is loose as well, but then there's a centre pawn loose if the queen moves. So take. I need to get my rook active out of its defensive position. So take. Okay, he doesn't grab the pawn, so let's push it then. He's keeping me bogged down. So push again. Well, let's hit the pawn. We're threatening to take it with a check and get the queen off the board. Obviously, it might be sensible to play a move like g3, but it feels like it leaves it open. So that's a good idea. So just drop calmly back. There was a back rank mate there if I'd have taken the pawn. Right, now I am threatening to take. Now the king's got a square. So push and push again. I think I'll take there. Now I've got a check. Ah, he just walked into checkmate. A bit unfortunate there. He played extremely well. Well done. I say this event is way too long for me, so it's like 3 hours, so I'm only going to play an hour, but I've already played 8 games in half an hour, which is unusual. My games don't normally go that quick. Right, 1936, good luck. Again, not a lot of games here, so you always think it could be someone a little underrated, you never know. Okay, I played this line earlier on. Let's play a knight up. Okay, I'll just take and drop back. Oh, I had a free knight there. I did the hard work, I had a free knight and just forgot about it. Wow. Clearly not so sharp today. That's a shame. Nice free piece and I just missed it. Okay. I think I'll play check there. I'll be really annoyed if I go and lose this game now, having missed a free piece. Let's play queen up. Now what to do? I think I'll push the pawn and push the pawn. I can't take because of the pin, of course, at least not initially, and I've walked into a pin myself. Wow, I am not sharp at all, am I? Terrible. I had a free piece and instead given away a free piece or free exchange. Okay, so I've probably got to take or push, and push just feels better. Might not be better, but it feels better. So rook across. Obviously I want to edge these forward if I can. Let's play knight over, maybe forward. Now do I go that way or this way? This way allows me to push again potentially. I want to play this and this, but how do I support the pawn when it gets there? Let's play queen down, just pressure this pawn. Okay, hits the knight. Well, see, I'm just trying to edge forward. Whoa, what's he done that for? Now, if he comes forward, there's a fork, so he can't do that. Maybe I might get the knight planted, or he has allowed that. So now we're back in the game. We're down on the clock again, though. So which one do we want? What do we want? I think I'm going to take the forward one. Get the rook on the open file and try and get forward. And try not to blunder this backward pawn. Whoa. So if I go up, he can obviously take. I don't see any tricks. I'm looking to get across here to threaten a back rank check. And try and get behind the pawn to support it naturally anyway. Obviously he's going to play down there, close the mate threat. He does. It's a drop down, but if he goes again, I've actually got the back rank check. And he can't play rook across to defend, so queen down. Up. Now this must be winning. Just collect the pawn. He can't get to my pawn in a hurry. And now I can just push. Let's go this way. If he goes across, there's an obvious check. If he comes forward, there's a queen. Okay, he's in an arena, so he really should just get on with the next game, of course, but you've got time, you're entitled to use it. He'd have been better on just making random moves and hoping for a stalemate than just letting the clock run down, of course, so a little bit unsporting just to do nothing and let the time go down. Not to worry. So what's that, 7 wins in 9? That's not bad, is it? Oh, actually, yeah, I've only played 9 games. One more game and that'll get me to 10. I might stop after that one, keep it nice and short. Right, 2-1, 2-1, good luck. Let's play another Caro-Kann. Okay, D3 line. I think bishop up is still okay. You just try and play E6 as early as you can. Obviously I've got queen up, we can play D5. I think that's what I'll look at. Let's just play knight up. Sorry, D4 I meant. I can't stop him playing that. I can just play pawn up once he does. Knight over. So I'll play knight up and then drop the queen back maybe. Maybe even queen forward. I was assuming he was going to play knight up, so I'll just look to castle. Bishop up, logical. Right, so where do we go? Let's go forward. Rook across. Okay, oh, I got pawn up here. The knight has to go back this way, right? Just gives me that little bit of space. And maybe pawn up just to support the pawn, or I can push. Okay, he comes forward. So again, give away a queen for 2 pieces, but I don't like the look of that. Let's just drop back. He might grab the pawn. Clearly I made a mistake there, just let him take the pawn. I don't think he'll take the knight, I think he'll retreat. But yeah, I've definitely misplayed this really poorly, haven't I? Relatively poor here. Okay, knight forward. So I've given him a very, very good position here. This should be practically impossible to defend, but you never know. Okay, I think I'll take and just chuck the knight forward here. Okay. I might as well play f6 because I've clearly got a lost position. So you might as well try something. Wow, he actually takes. I didn't expect that. If bishop over, there's maybe knight check and trade knight for bishop. Just plays across. Okay, I'm going to play back then and try and get the bishop in. I need to get the queen into play though. How do we do that? I'm not sure. Now he plays over. Knight in, queen across, pawn up. Let's push the pawn. Again, it could be complete garbage, this, but you might as well just try some random moves if you've got a very bad position. Okay, let's me trade. Now, is it worth trying to play forward and open it right up? Probably, but risky. Let's go forward though. He does get a queen check, but I think I can step in the corner. But now maybe the queen might get in the game. We still potentially got queen across. Let's trade the queen. Oh, blundered the bishop though. How on earth I just blundered that? I've just chucked the whole game away. I was actually doing okay there. I just chucked it down the drain. Oh, it's a check. So my pre-move was no good. Oh, I did flag him though. Managed to flag him. Wow. Might be a good time to stop then. I've done the 10 games that I said I was going to play. So, what's that? 8 wins and 2 losses. A 22.66 performance. Average opponent 19.66. So thank you very much to everybody who's seen this. And hopefully I'll be back for the normal daily Super Blitz tomorrow.